Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we're going to be showing you how to make chicken tikka Alfredo. Cue the music. Alright, I appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot for joining us from whatever platform you're enjoying the show on. Like I said, we're going to be making chicken tikka Alfredo, so let's drop down here and see what we've got for ingredients. For the marinade and the chicken, we have got 4 boneless, skinless chicken thighs, 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of minced ginger, 3/4 teaspoons of garam masala, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of ground coriander, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of some cayenne pepper. And then for the sauce, and when we're cooking it, we have got 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 small onion diced, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 jalapeno pepper sliced, 1 tablespoon of garam masala, 3/4 teaspoons of ground cumin, 3/4 teaspoons of ground coriander, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cardamom, 3 ounces of tomato paste, 1 teaspoon of honey, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and a little salt and pepper along the way. Let's go ahead and start the marinade with the chicken, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we've got all of our ingredients for the marinade right here. I'm just going to put them up here a little more. Got our chicken in a separate bowl, and we've got our bowl here that we're going to use to mix the marinade. I need to get some gloves. Alright, so we got a separate bowl for our marinade that we're going to make over here, and I got the chicken all diced into bite-sized pieces over here, because some of the recipes I've seen says to cook the chicken whole, you know, on the grill or in the oven and then let it cool off and then cut it up. To me that just seems ridiculous. So we already cut it up. This will allow the marinade to actually get into those small pieces, and it'll be quicker as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add the yogurt right on in here. Greek yogurt. Then we got our cayenne, our ginger, our garlic, coriander, salt, garam masala, and our coriander, or our cumin. Yeah, cumin. Now we're just going to mix this all up. Get it well incorporated. Then I'm just going to take the chicken a little bit at a time and get it in there and get that all mixed in well, pressing it into the chicken. The last one in there. That's why I use gloves too. Alright, now it's all covered with the marinade. Now all I want to do is cover it up, put it in the refrigerator for at least a half hour. 2 hours is recommended, half an hour is just fine. We're going to pull this out and use it when we start cooking. There you go. We'll meet you over by the stove. Alright, we've got our mise en place all laid out. Got gloves that we're going to need when we handle the raw chicken again. A couple of utensils back there to switch out after we've touched the raw meat. I've got all of our spices and our ingredients, our butter, tomato sauce, heavy cream, and our honey. And our chicken's in the refrigerator marinating as we speak. I'm going to focus on this pan and we will start cooking. Alright, our butter is cooking. Now I'm going to go ahead and add our onions to this and our jalapenos. We're just going to saute these until they get soft. A little salt and pepper in there. Just want to cook these till the onions get a little soft. Alright. Onions are soft, peppers are starting to get that way. I'm going to go ahead and add our ginger and the garlic. Stir that up until fragrant. And then I'm going to add all the rest of our seasonings over here. our cardamom, our cumin, our our coriander seeds, and our garam masala. I'm going to stir that up till that gets fragrant. Oh, the aroma coming off this pan. I wish you could smell it. It smells really good. Alright, you want to keep that medium-high heat going because we're going to be adding our chicken here as soon as I get gloved up. Now this is going to be going on bucatini noodles. I have already got those cooked off, and the recipe is in the description box. It'll show 8 ounces of bucatini noodles. You just cook those off according to your package directions, and you can have them off to the side ready to go. So here we go with our chicken. I'm going to spread this out a little bit so the chicken can go right in the middle there. Oh, that smells fantastic. I'm just going to cover this up and we're going to let that cook. Alright, I've had the lid on for a little bit. I'm going to stir it up. Cover it back up. Let it continue to cook. Alright, so I'm going to switch out the spoon now. Alright, that chicken's done. Now what we want to do, clear out a little space in the middle here. We're going to add this tomato paste right into the middle. Lid back on, let that break down a little bit. Alright, that's probably softened enough now to, spread in here. And mix all this up. Add our honey. Now we're going to add our heavy cream. Turn our heat down just a little bit. I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Nice simmer, and then we're going to put the pasta in. Alright, got a nice simmer going. My pasta ready to go. We're just going to set it right in there. Mix it right in there. Beautiful. I am going to cover this up, let it get hot throughout. I will meet you back over at the table. We're going to take some photos of this, and we're going to come back and taste it. Beautiful pictures. I cannot wait to taste this. This has got so much going on in here. I add a little Parmesan cheese on the top of it. But the recipe said, well, there's a number of these recipes on the internet, of course. There's really no one to give attribution for. It's kind of a conglomeration of all of them. And then, of course, I did my own twist on it. But most of them said to put an immersion blender in the pan and break up all the onions and the jalapenos and all that. I said no, because I believe they're part of the dish and they belong in their normal capacity because they helped create this dish, so I'm going to leave them the way they were, diced up. Yeah, this is some really nice looking food here. Bucatini noodles are pretty tough. Oh, you're getting a lot of that Indian influence in there. Not a real curry, really. You don't have the turmeric and the fenugreek and things like that in there, but it does have the garam masala and the cumin and the coriander in there, which really gives it a nice flavor. And then it's got that smoothness with that heavy cream in it. Yeah. This is really good. I would have probably put that whole 8-ounce can of tomato paste in there to give it more of a richness and a darker flavor, or darker color. But make sure you use chicken thighs instead of breast because it will dry out. Chicken thighs are better. There you go. I gotta go. This is really good. Another shot there on that angle. But this is fantastic. Chicken Tikka Alfredo. Recipe's down in the description box. Hope you give it a try. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
These rappers don't listen. Well, let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping from the soul kitchen. Now what you fixing up? Good food, soul food, come and pick it up. These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping from the soul kitchen.